Pola in Mexico, Cancun, for the first Russian, Filipino martial art here in Mexico. Today, I will be presenting the Garemot Arnis training that I founded back in 1989. Let me talk also about the history of it, and today you will learn how to use the knife in trespuntos eskrima, which is held from Batangas, right in Luzon, where the province of Balisong, right? Garemot Arnis is founded in 1989 with me. Garemot is my father's fighting name, means absorber. Arnis is the traditional name of our fighting arts, and training is the one we do. That's what Garemot Arnis training, right? So, history of Filipino martial art is way dated back to 1637 to the way I research it. And that is recorded in Encyclopedia Britannica, that on 1637, the Larong Moro was recorded. Via Manila of Portugalian, the first 12 pares de Francia was introduced to the Philippines, absorbed by Filipino, and hide the fighting arts in that show called 12 pares de Francia. Through the 12 pares de Francia, all of the names came out. The first name that came out is Eskrima. Why? Because it's a Spanish name. Eskrima, it means pencil. And in the Filipino, we changed it to Eskrima, which is, we use the K. E-S-K-R-I-M-A. That's become Filipinized, or Filipino version, right? Then we have found a different style system inside the Larong Moro. They have 12 pares, the relosteros, the batallas, which means combat dances, what everybody is just doing, all the dances turning and more beautiful. Then from there, the Siete Generales also came up, and then later on separate from the show. Then we have Siete Colores. Then we have Cinco Terros, that the original arts of Luzon. In actuality, the first art that was claimed is Eskrima and Arnis is based on Cinco Terros all over Luzon. From Pampanga, Ilocos, Bulacan, and Batangas and Laguna. So that's how the Eskrima spread throughout the whole Philippines. But I'm not saying that my story is accurate. This is just my research. Don't kill me on it, okay? I want to make sure that the whole thing is laid out perfectly, dated by dated, so you can check and research among yourself. Again, 1637 is the art that I am practicing, relosteros and batalya. You can use it with weapon, you can use it without weapon, you can use it with knife in the same way. It looks a traditional Indonesian look like, but you came up when you have to do it this rulers position, and then you jump on the air like kung fu. You never see those in any things that when you came up from this side, you move here, and then thrust. The same thing is if you have a stick in here or a blade, I'll show you one how to fly from the air. Stick. So, Filipino martial art, that said, the art is just happened in the 20th century. Guys, search it. Eskrima is never only happened in 16th century. Imagine 1637, and before that, the original art, and whoever can have recorded them, I wish they come forward and show it to you. I can only talk about what I recorded. My family is way back to 1700. It means 100 years later, my family came up. I am the 5th generation of the art, and now I'm presenting Garemot Arnis. This is what we call Moro Batalya. The first one is they come up from this side, and you bugay, help, here, shut up, and then here's from here. Come up, this is the 12 pares movement. Come up from that side, here we go, this is the cut, and this is the turn. See, when you turn, you pick up, and this is the cut, and here, and then and thrust, and then come back to it here. And you and me, right? Put it in your shower, and that's how it is. Now there's so much of it. Today we'll introduce you to the trespuntos, the original art of Batangas. Hey, I don't know, I'm not certain about it, because there's so many people out there that's smarter than me. But as far as my research, this is the true Batangas art, Balisong art, trespuntos. Okay? So, if you see me in the future, ask me about it. If I tell it now, I would not change my history. Why? Because everybody has its own. It's like Grandmaster Baet said, start the history from you. Because somebody else already wrote the other book of history. Why change the wheel? Don't reinvent the wheel. Just start the history from you. Now, what I'm trying to do is give you information that you can use. Okay, to research on your own. Moro. I have 5 terros, 3 puntos, 7 colores, 12 pares. Rizal has the 13 generales. And I can name all and different arts, and it's there. And as far as Visayan art, they have all the right to talk about that, not me. And I would not even mention any. Why? Because I might mention it wrong. And he's come back to me and he said, "You liar." You know what? Today, I would like you to see what is the art of Batangas from Luzon. Ugay! And if I say that, Ugay, from my heart, I respect the earth and heaven and all around it. I would respect you and me. Put it in your scabbard, put the blade back in, and we walk together. One smart man told me, don't walk in front of me. I may not bow, but walk beside me and be my friend. That's what I give that to you. And think of that as me. Why? I would never want to be your enemy, but you don't want me to be yours. Thank you again. So now it's going to be, thank you very much, Rui. We're going to start the trespuntos. I'm going to start you with 1 or 2 grip. You know, this is what we call saksak grip, okay, or hammer grip. The first thrust of this, I will teach you the thrust. Everybody start with cutting. I'll teach that cutting later, or will include to the movement. The first cut is right on your pelvis, right? And you slash them going back to your left, cut to the armpit, slash to cross the chest, and go to the heart. Turn and slash, going down back to your position number 1. Again, 1, 2, 3. Right there. That is the first trespuntos. Trespuntos meant 3 points. So I get my 3-point point, number 1 point, and then cut up. Number 2 point, and then cut it up. Number 3 point, then I cut it down. Again, 1 slash, 2 slash, 3 slash. We're just going to do that without partner. But later on, then we switch to what we call pabayo. Bayo, alright? Pabayo is not pakal to us. Pakal is Visayan. So this is pabayo, right? It means pounding, right? So this is, again, trespuntos from the top of the head, the eye, anything that will get the brain, slash it down. Go to the armpit and slash across the chest. Go to the heart and slash, go up to the face. Then 1 again, 2 again, 3 again, and that's your trespuntos. Right? Now what we're going to do, we're going to start moving forward. We stop 1 and slash down. We slash 2. Right there, we go, see that? 1, 2, and slash side. And slash 3, and slash up. Then 1 again. Then cross legs. Slash 2, and cross here. Right? See that? And 3, slash up, back to your matador. See it? And this is your matador. Hey! That's your matador, right? So again, number 1, and cross. 2, and cross. 3, and matador. Yeah? What you want to do is that simple. Boom! Come in. See the cross? And 3, side. And then boom, and matador. That's it. That's the position you have. And then you see those little things, you know. All those, that thing right there, that's what we use, right? So number 1 again, here. 1, see? Cross. 2 to the armpit, and slash. 3 to the heart, slash up. And 1 again. Slash, cross, 2, up, 3, matador. And that's good, beautiful. Then the other one, same way. 1, slash up, 2, slash side, 3, slash down, right? Pelvis, slash up, armpit, slash side, heart, slash down. So if anybody, if I need somebody a target over here, if you have a target, there we go, good. So the target is simple. You follow through to number 1, you slash it up. 2, you slash it across. 3, you slash it down. So you create a triangle. Right, you switch it, and then 1 to the right on the brain, right? Cerebro, boom, you slice it through the eye, going down to the armpit. And then again to the heart, cross, cut that line. Heart, and then go back. See, if you try to go like this, and give me a good cut of the carotid vein. Go your eye, but if it doesn't, go your eye again. Anything, but that's it. Any blood will drop is count. And that's what we do, right? It doesn't really matter if I hit him, blood is bleeding. So, the first defense, I want you to learn the C. Number 1 is C. There we go. 2 and 3. That's it. That's your defense, right? The hardest position you ever have is to catch that hand. The easiest is to attack that hand later on. But I'm not going to show you the easiest. I'm going to make work with the hardest part. Why? Once the hard part is over, then everything is easier. Right? Because the hard part is gone. So number 1 is stepping forward, and this one right here. And don't stay there. You want it to guide. You see it? Then I will do mine. Same way. Here we go. Yes. And again. Here we go. That's it. We're going to do this for 10 times. Right? That's it. Again, I'm going to demonstrate this. You're not going to be doing this, right? You're going to do it in the fulcrum. You're going to hold your thumb right on the thumb so he cannot pull it. If you try to pull it, then I'm coming on him, right? You try to pull it, as soon as he bends that, I'm coming in. And that's what you don't want. And disarm this. Or pick it up later on, you disarm it, right? So that's the first thing we're going to do. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, if we come to the number 2, then the step is cross. Remember this? Cross. You want to brace it up. Don't step back because you don't have the power. So go to number 2. Right, cross it up. That's why the step is out. So you're strong. You can pull, you can do anything, whatever. Yeah? So the same way. Oh, this is wrong. C. If you do this upward right here, the elbow is going to be too weak to control me. So you have to push it down so strong. Right? If you come from this side, thumb also can be easily broken. So you don't want to pick it up right here. Now if it does it and you raise it up, you can cut it up. It's okay, but the whole thing is when you go from here and you try to raise it up, I'm already cutting your arm. Right? So you don't want that. So the position, go on right here, go up, catch. No. 1, 2, for now. Go step back. 1. Side. The first one is step back, right? Boom. Right. Boom. The second one is side. Oh, see that? Boom. Forward. Yes, boom. This is the second part. And upper part is right, and you go right here. Boom. And this is the right. Oh! Yeah, you gotta be doing this. Oh, matador. Ha. And see, matador. And then I'm ready. Two matador. Good. On matador. Go in. Boom. Matador. Stretch them up. Go matador. This we rotate. But we start in 1, 2, 3 cut, and then we start 1 to 10. Right? Everybody praise your partner. The first partner is 1, 2, 3. Okay, then reverse. The partner do alternate. Okay? Hump it. Hump it. Not yet. 1. Not yet. Not yet. 1, 2, 3, down. Good. Now your turn. Go. 1, 2, 3. And down. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2. Cross. 3, cross. Don't go out, nothing in your two cards. There we go. Very good. Boom. Yes, right there. Good. And boom down. Now, boom, little bit turn. 1, 2, 3, down. Now, you got that side here. Now, what we're going to do is 1, 2, right there. 3, see? 3, and then stand, and then stand. Right there. 1 again. Oh, I go in right here. Outside. I stop side right here, and then matador. And matador. See it? You got it again. Step back. You can step back left or right here. Step back. Step back. Side step. Side step. Matador. Matador. 1 again. 2. Boom. Boom. Matador. There we go. Right there. You see those? Look. I can't cut you. Right here. 1, 2. Side step. Boom. And third matador. Boom. 1 again. 1, 2. Then. Matador. Matador. That's it. That's good. Now return. Excellent. Now let's go. He's number 1. Here. 1, 2. Right here. Right here. Uh-oh. Cut. Yes. And then 3. Matador. Did your matador. Good. 1 step back. 2 step back. 3 step side. 2 step side. Matador. Matador. Okay? Stand tall. Okay? Kind of simple. Your turn. No. Hold it. Right there. Move it. Then sideways. Right here. Right here. Then matador. Matador. Right. Always brace. Right there. Stand. Yes. Yeah. Good. Then start on. Now. Go stack with the cups. Here we go. Here we go. Matador. Come on. Matador. Come on. Right. Yeah. See. Boom. Go. Boom. Right there. Look. That's it. Here. Right. Right. You see what happened? Right here. Control. Your turn. Press. Switch. 1. You see? Hold it. the side. Right? Sideways. Look, there we go. Sideways. Look. There we go. Go, go, go. Go. Step first. Step. Yes! Now, matador. You see, matador. Stento. Yeah. Stento. Ready? That's it. You got that? Okay, let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, side, side. There we go, good. There we go. 1 right here, 2 right here, 3 right here. Yeah, 1 right here, 2 right here, 3 right here. With the seat. And my turn. Over, touch, good. Take it to the swing, see, my turn. Good. Higher. There we go. Yes. Okay. Go. Yeah. 1. Okay. Okay. No. Stop. Stop. If you throw a punch, let me. Stop. Move right. Now, touch me. Oh, no, wait. See? Come in. Stop. Look, mira. Yeah, there. Now, I push it this way. Look, here. Push the stars out right here. Look. Got this, all of this, right. And then we go number 3. Step to the side. Matador, then forward. My turn. It's aligned to that movement. Because this is nothing. Look. Look. Right? So, 1, 2, here. Look, then you're going to pick it up. And then you're going to pick it up. See? 1, 2, right here. Right here. Step, 1 again. 1, 2. Step, 1, 2. Step in, 2. 1, 2. Let us rest. Out of it. Here. And step. 1. That's right. Right here at the bar. Right here at the booth. See? Step. If you step out right here, if I step out right here, right here, spark right here. Look, you guys, we're going to get it right here. See, take a punch. Boom. See? Now, he's not. Right. Now right here, short. See? Matador. All you need to do is, I'm in this, you miss, I lift up, right. Because you're missing here. Look. I cannot feel. But once I lift this up, I lift this up. I mean, that's the only. Let's go to. I know it's speed. Babayo. Same word. Now this one. The other one you stop. you would never stop a blade when it's going down. Why? Too much pressure. It doesn't really matter. Go black right here. It would not. It's not a good idea. Because can I borrow it? Or can I borrow it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If you block higher, this is a pickup, this is a cut. You see? You never double block. Boom, I get in, I got in. You see? It's a pole. If you try to do anything, I lock him and cut him. You see? You don't want to block like this, because once you block it, right, cut them up, boom. I'm just showing you what is expected to happen when you block. So what we do, because number one, I go to the side, the same way as number one, boom, just step out, because this is short, and I can get into the net. As soon as I enter, look, I'm already here. Oh, I can stop, oh, cut, whatever. I can break, I can take it down right away, see? Because the next one is here. So there's so many that mechanics on the knife. So I came over here, that's number one. Then the should the same. You see it? One. Then one. As long as I'm not going to be cut, but again, my dad said, there is a way you hold it so it doesn't make the second cut. Boom, here. I can easily, how past that? Boom, and I'm already on the move. So as soon as you touch, it's going to be cutting. But what we want to do is drill the exercise. That's it. That's one. I one. Right here, one. Go circle if you want to. Yeah, that's number one. Right here. But make sure you catch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if I go right here, look at the move. I cut it. So the whole thing is, you make sure you cut me. Right, look. But don't rely on things, because when you go here, if you block that way, remember, open, don't look at me when I demo, look at that way. Because I don't want your eye, I want neck.
Okay.
If you look at right here, I got eye. That makes sense? And that's what it is. Boom, pick up here. Right? So we don't want, let's go number one. Number one only. Here, step back, 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 and catch. I got number one. Let this arm. Look at it. Hold the things. If it's good looking, take advantage, kiss him. If it's ugly, drop him to the head. Kill him up quick. You know. Are we ready? Only one. Let's go.
All right.
Oh wait, you're only got dropped.
I have to organize
Number one only. Down with the head.
So you're trying to grab.
Yes. The grab is here. Right. You don't want to be right here. Nothing. Yeah. Right there. Thumb. Remember the thumb. Yes. Hola. 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 Puede ir. Puede tú. Puede ir así. No problema. Yeah. Boom. Cross. 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 There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's that check. And do that bouquet. Excellent. Oh, good job. Yeah. And you hold it right here. In the middle. If you want to start first, now from here, say, go in, as soon as I shut, go in. You have to push this to the top. So you can't punch. Because if you try to punch, you hold it. Very simple. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Which is better, like that's correct. Now, watch this. Now this. It's 5 minutes. It's okay. Watch. Yeah. Look, yeah. But what happened if you try to kick? I kick that. Do it fine. It's what that is. All right. Footwork. Footwork, you can go back and forth and go to the side, right? Let me remove this because it's going to be right here. Let me use the cross legs. See it? And here we go. Cross legs. Give your weight 70% in the front. Huh? If I use this one right here, I have nothing to take advantage. But if I use the cross legs, I go right here and cut them. It's amazing. That's called covering magic. Okay, one again. 1, 2, now cross. You see? Now cross. Boom. Cross. Yeah, cross. You do it once, and then do the thing. Whenever you're willing to cut him, you cross the thing. Get him to the center line, step back, and here we go. That make sense? Yes. Let's try that first. 5 inches. 5 inches difference. The next one is a broken. Boom. Yes. Yes, good. Excellent. Yes. Because brain work this way. If I'm right here, I'm stepping back, I'm going far. Let this hook right here. See? Did you see that? And then I just step back.
Yeah.
Boom. Here.
This hook is just
Yeah. Yeah. Straightforward. Fine. Straight line. Balance. Easy. But I'm not here to go in. I go out. I can run. So there's something optional. So when we train, sometimes I go first, then they go two, then I go in. Look, this is on. Now, let's take I can hold it right here. Guess what? I have this in already. Look at this. You see? Then walk in. Take it down. Just controlling the limb. Because so many people have it. Okay? So, Again. Step back. If you're not sure, step back first. Boom. Then step forward. Now right here. Look. Look. See? Got these guys. This arm. Hold this. This is. Looking. Boom. Right. Good. Alright. Second time. This is the most dangerous of every night fighter, right? He came from here. Right, that's number 2. Those air. What we call this to us, palaire. This is pacienta, palaire. Right? It means on the air. One leg's on the air. Right? But when we do things, 1, 2, 3, react your spring out. Right? So you come up, 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's try that first. Don't focus on the eye, okay? Attack the shoulder. Go right here, okay? Let's go.
When we go to
1, 2, yes. Drop. That's it. Pacienta.
so we move in.
Right. Right hand. Spring out. That's it. Sick. Okay. Put this pin right here and see. All right, hold on. Hey, let's practice the footwork first, right? This is number 1. Back to 1. This is 0. Why? 0 is when I close. 0, 1, 0, 2. Sink. Jump. There we go. Sit. 0. When I connect to him, boom, that's 0. Right? Largo. See? Get back. Boom. Then center. That's right. He makes some react and he's going to go right here already. But that's what I expect. He's going to go down a little bit to get me. Then I have my hands is here. And then I jump. So, position of the hand. Are we ready? Let's try.
Several times.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the footwork. Request, special request. Come on, rookie. Hey, JJ.
Yes.
Special request, J. Rookie. Ragged. All right. Number 1. This is 0, right? 0. 1. 0. 2. And 3. Yes. You see, and then back to 1. 1, 0. 1, 0, 2, and 3. There we go. I got it? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 2. There we go. Right. So, you do that, you're going to be grasshopper soon. So, the practice I like to connect number 1. Right? Let's do it here. You know, and then my turn. Right? Then sink and jump. Are we ready? Let's go. the habit of putting your hand where? Close up to your armpit. You have to remain. The theory is still the same. You have to remain guard to what is open spot. So if I go from here, hands is here. 2, hands is here because this is open. That makes sense? 2, cover again. 3, I went down. 4, I went up, and then stay to number 1 again. Then 2, see? 0. Then jump in. Then back to number 1. Right? This is how you practice them for timing. Because if the drill is only simple, then use number 1 only. Number 1. Then go to number 2. Right here. That's the same. Go to number 3. Matador. 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 Cha-cha-cha. 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 Right? But, yeah. And then number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. We can do some booty. You know. And do the cha-cha. And do that. That's what you have to make. You know? And then we have the 1, 2, 3, jump. So you got it. Because in the future, this is already disarmed. You throw a punch. I cut. Here's the shot. See it? I'm not going to cut it first. I'm going to tap the below the elbow and shot. And here we go. Now, I'm just, hey, get this. It's yours. And here we go. Right? Because that's what the drill is. Here, boom, boom, and shot them. Here, come up. Oh, what happened? Lovely. I love you very much. And then 3, same way. 2, 3, matador. Yes, matador, baby. Dance, 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 dance. Here, come right away. Shot. Oh, I came in. What is this? Oh! Give yourself a little bit personality when you. Little bit, just little. Don't get mine. I borrowed that from my mother. Tomorrow I'm just gonna be. You gotta remember 1, and then 2. Yeah, go. Yeah. Cover that 1, 2. Capture. Boom. Don't bring me down. Because I cannot fly. Push me forward. Yes, we go. Right? If you bring me down, what happened? I'm too close to your baby.
No more little Alex.
You don't want Junior to be screaming later on. So,
No more Alex Jr.
everybody, work.
You probably don't like more Alex.
Yeah, work side by side right here. Work side by side right here. Yeah, here. Follow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Boom, right there. Hallelujah. Yes. Yes. That's it. Excellent. Yes. Incredible timing. Yes. Oh, yes. That's good. See when you start? And right here. You see right here. See the blade? Yeah. And all I need to do is right here. See? Like Grandmaster did. Baet what? Alright! I know I tried to speed it up, but the theory is very simple, right? Now the next theory is switching grip. You don't throw it to the air and catch it. Alright? Don't expect me to believe that when at the head of the body you're going to sit right here and when it, oh, I catch it, I might get lucky. So I'm going to show you the easiest way. From here, hold it to the center, right over, I'm already here. Hold it right here, I'm already here. Use your body, because you're the only one who can control your body. That makes sense? If I here, look, see what I do? I have a choice of going to grip number one to go number two. That makes sense. But once I'm already gripped, oh, I try to switch it. Hold it in the center. Press as you move in. I've already switched, see? Press as you move in. It's already there. Ready for second grip. Right? And then from here, don't cut yourself. If it's a double blade, then you use the flat blade. Flat blade, you know what I mean? You don't want it right here, go right here. Did you see that Grandmaster Bobby? That's the same, look. Look. That's what you want to do. You want to be secretly moving your knife. You don't want to show your. Yeah, that is demonstration. But real, you want to make sure that you are right here. I'm ready. You're right here. I'm ready. You know, I can sink, right? I can see. I can sink. I can drop. I can sink. I can drop. See, the knife is still going to be with you. A lot of people said, "Oh, you have a wooden knife." Who has the real knife? Who has the real knife?
Когось настоящий нож?
Nobody. Who's using the knife earlier? I'm just going to demonstrate how I'm not going to cut myself on the speed of. Look, that's all you do. Right. So when you are targeting, this is 1, 2, 3. One first. Right. Go 1. Go 2. Go to. Here. Here. Look. Up. Going to switch. Now let me go right here. Okay. Let me do the switch. Here we go. 3. Remember the, yeah. Or this one, or you block it. Right? You want to make sure that you block. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Good. Right here. See? I'll drop right here and 1 again. Right here. Oh, Matador. Look at it. Oh.
So you don't block?
Yeah.
You don't block?
Yeah, I block the one there. When you block it right here, drop it. If you make a mistake to put your hands in it, make sure you twist it quick. Why? He's going to capture that. So, when I make a mistake, go like this, turn it. Now, it's fast. That making sense? One more time. Boom. That's a mistake. Then you turn. Then it's gonna go over here, go in. So all I need to do is go closer, break that, right? Or turn, lock that, or put it on your shin. Hold it. Kiss it.
Jim, I look at better reputation.
Oh, you have a bad reputation.
I will.
Okay, let's go again. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. There we go. Sit and pick it up right here. 1 again. 2. And 3. Oh, 3. Here we go. 2. 3. 1 again. 2. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. And you can stand it if you want to. Look. So you get used to the movement. And every time you walk away. So number 1 again. Switch. 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 Right. Slippery. I like it. I ordered hundreds. I like slippery one. See? Would you like that? That's not it. Yes. Okay. Go again. Look here. And 1. 2. And 3. 1 again. 2. Here. I'm going to do slowly.
How will you change it?
Here.
Ah, okay, so.
Right. Okay.
Go down.
And as soon as
Oh,
go right here,
go.
Yes.
you can easily go in.
The same.
No. One. Here. You see the block? Here. 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 1 again. 1 again. 2. Can we try? Let's try. Slowly. You don't need to be faster, but don't do this. I'm the only one who can knock it over here.
I like it when it's smooth.
Yeah.
It makes me feel danger in time of danger.
Look, here. See? So, you learned that, right? Switch. Good. When you yes. Or let's try it. Do you want it? Hold on it. All right, let's try. when you ride on the parabol? Yeah. Yeah. See, when you ride the parabol, you can hit the parabol in the head. Like the horse is never hit. Now the parabol is here. Okay.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
This one, Alex.
Yeah. And that's what this is right here. And also a structure. Guilty as sin. Okay. All right. Everyone. I want you guys to realize that all of the slots is involved already there. But in case you need this, I'm going to show you a 3-step of a camp. You try coming in, you cut the big, don't go right here. Get where is the chicken wings is. Remove that. That's what we call disarm. Remove the disarm right away. And you come up from here. Use the cut. Number 2 is the same way. Don't never here. Okay, right here. Because right here he can slash. As soon as you put that, he can slash. Right here he can't. Bless. The ball of the muscle right here, it cut right away. Jump. Your thumb is already no feeling, numb. According to our theory of musculoskeletal anatomy, right? So, number 1 here, 2, 3. Now go to right to center. I want you to go matador and target that guy right here. Never right here. Because when I push it right here, the blade will bend anyway. The hands will bend. So if you come up right here. When it's right here. So it's never going to hit me. Boom, like that. And then from there, you just continue. Right? So that's the number 1. Here. 1, 2, step back. And then go to center, matador. That makes sense? 1 again. I want you guys to see. And if you go faster as you can. Oh, here. Those is the tanks. And now you go from here. That's just the same. You have the slashing, you have the slide. You came in the same armpit. Don't go right here. Go to the armpit now. Why? Because it's easy to target the armpit than this one. This one moving. When I go right here, he's just going to drop me. Then I miss him. That makes sense? Armpit, he can drop me. The blade's still there. So I see the strike coming and you go in. Number 2, now it's elbow. Elbow. Right? Number 2 is elbow. Armpit, elbow. See? Target, armpit, elbow. And then the last one is right in the center. Punch that muscle. Okay? So you could use your punch if you don't have to, right? Or go to the chest. Because chest is 911. Emergency. If your mind cannot think of his hand, he tried to go there. You go to the other side. Number 2. You go right here. Go to number 3. That's the same. If you like, it's 911. He cannot penetrate me a strike coming from here. Unless the way I do it. I don't know you, but that's what my dad said. And if you're not sure, go to the D. 1, 2, and 3. Back right here. Again, if you hit this right here, that's will bend toward him. Right there. So let's go. 1, muscle, 2, elbow, 3, right there. And yes, remember, matador. Yes, they made it for a reason. They were designed for the Filipino knife fighter. Look at that. Yeah, good looking, right? If you want them to practice 1 more minute, oh, that's it. That's it. Thank you very much for attending this seminar. Tomorrow he's going to be tested for everybody to be good looking again. And that's me, Kapuno Abon, the only one good looking monkey. Thank you, bye.